Okay, Skillshare Class project. Let's talk about it. So a few months ago, I created a video about how to upload your course on Skillshare. And in that video, I actually touched the subject of the class project, but I skimmed through it very quickly. I did explain what the class project actually is and why it is important. And this was my big mistake, because class project is actually very important for the reasons that is very weird, but let's just talk about it. So first things first, what Skillshare Class project is. When you're creating your class, when you are going and filling out the description of your Skillshare class, Skillshare gives you a graph where you need to fill out the class project. Unfortunately, this is 100% mandatory, and you should fill out the class project, and it should be a real class project and not just random BS like, oh, I just didn't put anything like that, or you cannot put a random text in there. You need to create an actionable class project. Otherwise, Skillshare will simply block your course, and yeah, you will have to go through the Skillshare moderation. And you know how I don't like Skillshare moderation. What class project actually is? So class project is an assignment to the student, to your viewer who went through your Skillshare class, in order to check whether he learned something from your class or not. Well, at least this is what you are trying to make it, but it's actually not it, because this class project is not made for you as an instructor. It is made for the students. Let me explain why. So it is actually for the student because the class project shows him, the student, not you as an instructor, that he actually learned something, an actionable thing from your class, and now he can implement whatever the knowledge he or she got from your class, and he or she can implement this knowledge and create something from it. So that's why Skillshare is asking you, not asking you, demanding from you that your classes should be actionable. Because if your class is philosophical mumbo jumbo and BS and there's nothing actionable in it, it will simply get blocked. And for that reason, class project is mandatory, because whatever you're teaching, your student should be able to do something with it. So again, this is showing what he or she has learned from this class. Other than that, it is made actually for students to brag about their knowledge and their skills that they gained from this class. For example, if you're teaching the pottery, how to create a cute ass glass or cup or mug or whatever you want, they will do it for themselves and they photo it and just put it in a class project to show off to everyone who's taking this class how talented they are and how great knowledge they gain. And this will entice others to do something that is better than that, or at least try to do something that's better than that. Put the class project there, and in turn to entice others to create another project, and etc. This is a closed loop that forces the students to make more and more class projects, which is in the end the most beneficial for you, because the more class projects you have, more active your class seems like. Because it's not the simple YouTube video where you are just creating a video and somebody might do a comment. You're actually seeing the results of what you are teaching them, and other students are seeing the results as well, which is very powerful thing. And for that reason, they will most likely to enroll to your class while searching for the topic that you are teaching. Okay, great. The class project is very useful. Now, how to create a class project that is actually good enough for Skillshare in order to let you upload a course, and for yourself in order to use it in some way for yourself. Okay, actually creating a good class project is pretty difficult for you as an instructor just to create this loop, not for Skillshare. It's extremely simple to create a class project that is good for Skillshare. So let's just go to the basics of the class project. So first things first, what you need to do is craft your class project in a similar way as you craft a description of your course. Mainly in the description of your course, you tell them what this course is all about, what they will learn, what they will do, what they will see, what they need, etc. Do it the similar way. Ask them to do certain stuff, the exact stuff that you actually taught them. Ask them to do same things, but do something very specific. For example, I will take an example of pottery. If you're teaching your students how to make a cute clay cups, tell them to make a small clay cup. Maybe give them parameters, maybe give them some materials, tell them it should be this one, the coloring, etc. Just be very specific. Don't tell them just make something. No, tell them exactly exactly what they need to do. Exactly, to the point. If you are teaching, for example, video editing, ask them to edit the video, and in a better way, provide them with a raw footage. Give them a raw footage and tell them, edit me this video. Or you can upload actually the files to the Skillshare. It will not be a problem. Or upload on the other cloud drives and provide the link if you want. Or if you're teaching Photoshop or something, teach them to edit certain photo. Put the different photos there and ask them to manipulate them in the way that you want to be manipulated. Just be very specific, like exactly what you want. Like ask them exactly what you want. Do not be very vague. You need to be very specific for the students to understand what you want them to do. And after you are gonna tell them exactly what to do, which should be pretty easy because that's the thing that you are teaching them to do. After that, give them the way to share it, meaning that whatever they do, how can they share it? For example, if you are asking them to manipulate the video, what do you want? You want them to take a photo, you want them to take a screenshot of the Photoshop, or you want them to upload the PSD file, you want them to upload the NPNG file, or if you are doing, let's say, the pottery class, you want the photo of the clay, or you want, I don't know, the different angles, etc., etc. Tell them exactly what do you want to see from them, because it's not that what they will do, it's how they present. That's what you need to explain to them as well. Overall, your class project should be consistent of 3 parts. Ask them to do what you taught or how you taught it. Ask them to do specific things, exactly specific things, and tell them how they need to give it to you, meaning how they need to share it or how they need to present it to you. Contain these 3 things in the project and your project will be very good. And most importantly, craft it in a way, in the same way as you would craft a description. Give them exactly what you want. Maybe give a small heading of what you want to do, very, very small, like small brief description, and then go for the bullets. I want you to do this, then I want you to do this, I want you to do this, use these parameters right here, use these files right here, this, and provide me with this. Don't give them a dates or something like that. Just do this, this, and this, and upload this to the class project. Tell them those things, and the class project will be ready in no time. It is very, very simple and beneficial for you as well as for them. Well, this will be it for today. Thank you for being here with me. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want more videos like this one, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. See ya!